due in no fault at all really to the game, due partly in fault to the company that, or the partly at the fault of the developers, partly at fault of the community that plays it. I'm going to say mostly to the developers. The game is MAG. MAG, of course, standing for Massive Action Game. Otherwise, you know, as opposed to its counterpart, Full Action Game. Think about it, you'll get it. MAG is a massive multiplayer online shooter for, it was PS3 exclusive.
I think so.
And I mean, such a great idea when it first came out, that you can have, like, the thought that you can have 256 online players in the same game was it's awesome. It's a fantastic idea for I mean it really pushes the boundaries at that time of the PlayStation Network and its capabilities. And when it first came out, a lot of fun, most success I've ever had on a shooting game, easily, because I could go into some of these, the smaller ones like 32 players or whatever, and actually be fairly dominant, be up around the top of the leaderboard. I'm a machine with grenades. I just most of my kills were grenade kills, included my own team, but that's okay. So when it first came out, all good, was doing great on it, and then as more people got into it, more people wanted to be snipers. Everybody wanted to be snipers. Got to be a sniper. Got to be a sniper. Got to be a sniper. To the point that it marginalized every other type of player. Like I sort of made my living as a direct action guy. You know what I mean? Like I was one of the guys that was on the front line right in the shit. But when I go into a 32 player game and there's 4 of us and 28 snipers, there's no point. There's no
direct action.
There's no direct. You're basically just like, okay, can we find 32 places on our side of the map to camp?
Yeah.
And I mean, when the game gets to that point, where's the fun anymore? And that was a perfect opportunity for the developers to say, we're not going to let this happen. We're gonna, try to help increase the parity in the game. Maybe make people more enthusiastic about being other character types. No, they released a whole DLC strictly with 3 new sniper rifles.
Yeah.
Like, here's 3 different kinds of sniper rifles for you. So, making it all that much more attractive to be a sniper. And unfortunately, it totally ruined the game for me. I was tired of being, spawning in my camp, checking around, making sure that there was nobody around or whatever, walking out of my camp, plugged right between the eyes. Consistently. In fact, I had one, and maybe I'm just a crappy online player. You know what I mean? I'm sure that's what some of the people on this video are gonna put in the comments. Well, you just fucking suck at the game. Maybe I do. Maybe I did end up sucking at the game later on. But I mean, like, there was just no fun to it anymore. When literally the only part of the game was walking out of my camp and then getting plugged between the eyes. At that point, there's just no fun to it anymore. So MAG had a lot of potential, ended up kind of falling on its face. I've repurchased the game. I'm going to give it another chance. Going to give it give it the old puncher's chance. Hopefully it gets better the second time around. I know they are planning a sequel. Maybe the sequel's going to be quite a bit better. But MAG is the game that I'm listing as my most underwhelming, I suppose, game of the year.
Nice. I played MAG. I felt underwhelmed by it as well. That's all I got to say. I mean, you stuck with it longer than me, so you probably know more. I never really got to the point where it was all snipers. I don't know. It just didn't do it for me, and I wanted it to. So before the battery's probably going to die soon, I'm going to throw 2 more. 2 underwhelming games. One is Naughty Bear, who, don't get me wrong, I love the Naughty Bear character. I mean, he doesn't get invited to a party, so he goes and kills the other bears. And there are elements of the game I really like. I like the cutesy teddy bear GTA feel of it. The only thing is the game's too repetitive and gets boring quickly. So a wasted concept. Because Naughty Bear, while being one of my favorite characters this year, is in a lame game. And the other one is...
Naughty Bear approves of this review.
Sorry, Naughty Bear. No, I love you. And Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And the internet erupts. So I'm like, I've seen one other person who agreed with me. I don't even know him. I just saw him online somewhere. You know, I've heard from a bunch of people I trust that the game gets a lot better later on. The thing is, when a game takes, 3 hours and I'm still bored by it, I just don't want to go and keep playing it. I mean, I'm just not an Assassin's Creed fan. And it's like getting these rave reviews, and it's probably a really great game later on, but, I mean, my brother did say, and he loves it, he said it starts really slow. So it's one of those games kind of like Mag for you, where I should go back and give it another shot. But as it stands right now, it was one of those games I just had a hard time picking up. You know? That's it.
I mean, maybe it's the idea that, hey, we're going to, as a game developer, we're going to reward those people that decide to stick with our game a little longer. Yeah. But you still got to give them a reason to stick.
Yeah, I had no reason.
So.
Sorry. But yeah, it's to close it up.
All right. So we got that done. We got it in just under the wire. It's about a half an hour. But we didn't let a battery die this time. So that's a plus. That has pretty much wound it up as far as the video game section of our awards goes. We still got a lot of movie stuff to talk about. We still got a lot of MMA stuff to talk about. Or depending on the order that you watch the videos, maybe we've already talked about that shit. Maybe this is the end for you. If it is, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed all the other ones. Make sure to sign up for the forum, donkeypunchcentral.freeforums.org. Going to hit you back with some more of our videos a little bit later, talking about some MMA, talking about favorite movies, actors, actresses, all that good stuff. Plus, you get more of us.
Yay!
So stay tuned for that.